Now to this, Chesley Christ seemed to have it all. At just 30 years old, she was a former Miss USA, an attorney, and a correspondent for Extra, airing right here on Fox 11. But her sudden, out-of-nowhere death by suicide is shining a light on a very real mental health crisis in our country. Let's go live to Gina Silva with perspective from her colleague and a mental health expert. Gina.
Well, Alex, colleagues say this woman was a bright light, always showing up with that beautiful smile and never, ever letting on that she was dealing with something heavy and painful.
You look amazing, darling. You're my fellow curly-haired queen.
Chesley Christ appeared to have it all. A great job as an Extra correspondent. She was a former Miss USA, and she was also an attorney. Chesley was beautiful, kind, and smart. But on Sunday morning, after posting this photo and writing, "May this day bring you rest and peace," Chesley took her own life, shocking everyone who knew her.
We talked about being the strong black woman, and I think it's like conversations, I think about that. I'm like, should I have pushed? And I've just like asked her a little bit more. I can't believe she's gone.
Unfortunately, we see this a lot in our field. People do appear happy on the surface, but when you go deeper, you find out that they are fighting their demons, they are depressed, they're anxious.
Psychiatrist Dr. Anil Sharma says some of the signs that someone is suffering in silence include withdrawing from family, friends, and social commitments, feelings of hopelessness, and loss of energy.
Unfortunately, mental illness affects everyone, or a lot of people. Stats say that 1 in 4 people in our country are suffering from some form of mental illness.
1 in 4 means we all know someone who is suffering from depression. To make matters worse, there is a shortage of mental health providers in this country. People have reported being put on a 3-month waiting list to see a therapist.
There is already a shortage of clinicians and psychiatrists and therapists. On top of it, your insurance says that, well, I'm not going to cover your mental health benefits or behavioral health benefits. That's a big challenge for people.
Another challenge is the stigma associated with seeking mental health.
As a society, we have to be more acceptable of mental illness, knowing that 1 in 4 people in the United States are suffering from some kind of mental health.
Even those who appear to be strong and happy, like Chesley Christ.
We are getting ready to go. It's game time.
If you or someone you know is suffering from depression and needs help, contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That number is 1-800-273-8255. There's absolutely no shame in seeking help. I'm Gina Silva. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Gina, thanks for putting out that number.